From Monan Park at BC High in Boston, this is the Boston Park League Championship Series on LSP. Tonight, it's TJO Sports taking on the Boston Padres, with TJO leading the best-of-7 series 2-1. Good evening, everybody. I'm Sam Feely, ready to bring you the play-by-play story. TJO has won the last two after dropping Game 1 to the Padres on Monday. And we've had some pretty close ball games. Padres won 7-5 on Monday. TJO eked one out 6-5 on Tuesday, and then TJO won 6-3 last night. TJO actually had to come back with 4 in the bottom of the 7th in order to pull off the win against the Padres in game 2. So both teams looking for a more comfortable margin of victory tonight, with TJO hoping to take a commanding 3-1 series lead. On the mound for TJO is Sam Miller, the right-hander. Miller was a two-way player, proficient with the bat in his hands and on the mound, 3-3 in the regular season with a .565 ERA in 31 innings. He allowed 45 hits, 30 runs, 25 of which were earned, walked 17, struck out 24. First pitch at 7:49 is inside for ball 1 to Joaquin Figueroa, the center fielder for the Padres. That also misses, and it's 2-0. That catches the outside corner, 2-1. And time is quickly called. Looks like we have... Oh, the gate down the left field line is open. Figueroa batting 260 batted 260 with 4 RBIs in the regular season. 250 with 3 RBIs here in the postseason. 2-2 the count. He grounds this one the other way into right field for a base hit. And now here comes probably the fastest first baseman you've ever seen. Zach Barrett. Mentioned his gaudy stolen base numbers in the Park League semifinal game we did last week. But he's 4 or 5 in stolen base attempts this postseason, strike 1. In the regular season was 19 of 21. So 23 of 26 overall. Pitch out there, nothing doing, and it's 1-1. Fouled into the screen, and it's 1-2 to Barrett. Barrett in the postseason, in addition to the good speed, batting .400 with 3 RBIs and a .591 on base percentage. He's drawn 7 walks. This series, he is 3 for 6 with 4 runs scored, a double, and 2 walks. That was a ball, that last pitch. I accidentally marked the pitch before that strike. My apologies, as that is a throw over to first, and back diving is Figueroa. That misses, full count, with the likely Boston Park League MVP, Jorge Geronimo, on deck. Runner goes, the pitch is upstairs, ball 4, and it's first and second, nobody out to begin the ball game. And as promised, Jorge Geronimo. 2 homers, 34 RBIs, and a .763 slugging percentage in the regular season. In the postseason, His numbers are tempered a little bit, but they're still very good, as that's strike one. Batting .333 with 4 RBIs, 5 hits, 2 of which are doubles. He's got an OPS of .967, so still envious numbers, but nowhere near what he was putting up in the regular season. Down and away, 1-1. In fact, all 4 of his RBIs came in the series clincher against Town Club on August 11th. He has scored 6 runs, though, as he goes for Savin Hill with that swing and comes up empty, 1-2. One-two pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and there's a big out, number 1, as they retire. They're probably the biggest threat in the lineup in Geronimo. That brings up Anthony Picaro, the shortstop. Picaro batted .397 the regular season. He skies this one into left field. Making the catch is the left fielder Rose. And just like that, 2 down. That will drop Picaro's postseason average of .455. And it's up to Eduardo Soto to bring home a run here. Soto, .370 hitter in the regular season, as he takes outside ball 1. In the postseason, only batting .250 with 2 RBIs. Both of those RBIs came, much like Geronimo, on August 11th against Town in the semifinal clincher. He fouls this one into the screen to even the count at 1. Both teams won their respective semifinal series in a sweep of the higher-seeded team, as that's on the outside corner, strike 2. Padres sweeping defending champion Town Club, and TJO sweeping number 1 seed ADSL. 2 of the games the Padres play against the Town Club weren't even that close, including the series clincher. But a swing and a miss, and Miller works out of a 2-on, nobody out jam with 2 strikeouts and a 1-pitch flyout. After half an inning, TJO nothing, Padres nothing, TJO coming up. My mistake. This is the Boston Park League Finals on LSP. Advertising opportunities are available on LSP. Get your company's message on air or on localsportsproductions.com for as little as $25 per ad. Visit localsportsproductions.com/advertising or email Sam at localsportsproductions.com for more information. On the mound for the Boston Padres tonight is Starling Arias. Made 2 appearances in the regular season, 1-0 with a 4.20 ERA in 11 2/3 innings. He allowed 22 hits, 16 runs, only 7 of which were earned, walked 4, and struck out 8. In the game against Cannon on August 6th, he got the win in 6 innings despite allowing 10 runs, 4 of which were unearned, and 12 hits. He did pitch the series clincher against Town Club. Complete game effort, allowing 9 hits, 4 runs, 3 walks, and 2 strikeouts. But against TJO Sports, who are up 2-1, he's going to have to have a cleaner effort if the Padres are going to even this series. Here's Derek Reddy, the shortstop for TJO Sports, to lead off the bottom of the first. Reddy only played in 7 games in the regular season, but it batted .471 with 3 RBIs, and that's up and in for ball 1. Drew 12 walks in 7 games. His last regular season appearance was on June 13th. That's in there for strike 1, 1-1. He came back for the postseason and is hitting .438 in the postseason with 7 singles, 2 RBIs, 7 walks, and 7 stolen bases. That's inside 2-1. Derek Reddy, then Jamie Timothy and Danny Rose due up here for TJO in the bottom of the first. The wind and the pitch from Arias. Misses down and in, 3-1. The 3-1 pitch, here it is. And that misses down away for ball 4. And another walk drawn by Derek Reddy. He's drawn a walk in every postseason game he's played thus far this year. One on with good speed for the number 2 hitter, Jamie Timothy, the center fielder. Timothy batted .403 with 1 homer and 12 RBIs in the regular season. In the postseason, he's batting .333 with 1 homer and 8 RBIs. Has 6 RBIs in the first 3 games of the series. He grounds this one to the left side. Shortstop Piguero has it. Throws to second. They get the force, but that's it. So runner at first, 1 out for Danny Rose, the left fielder. Rose, power hitter, .304, 3 homers, 19 RBIs in the regular season. Also had 4 doubles and 4 triples. That is up and away for ball 1. That equates to a slugging percentage of .570. In the postseason, batting only .200 with 3 RBIs. Hasn't had a hit since the series clincher against ADSL on the 11th. He swings and misses at that one, and it's strike 1. He has drawn 3 walks this series, but hitless in this series with 2 strikeouts. It tells you he's putting the bat on the ball at least, but hasn't found a hole in the fielders yet. Got a good pitch to hit there and got underneath it, and it's strike 2. 0 for 9 this series with 3 walks, 2 strikeouts. Has scored a run, however. Timothy at first, 1 out. Runner goes, the pitch is swung on and missed. Throw down to second. Air mails the second baseman into center field. On his way to third is Timothy. He will get there standing up. So a stolen base and an E2. And did they get him? Oh, did they say he missed the base? Oh, it was batter's interference. That's what results in the out. And so, instead of runner on third, 2 out, the side is retired. Tough break there for TJO after 1 complete. Padres nothing, TJO nothing. This is the Boston Park League Finals on LSP. Want LSP to tape or broadcast your team's games? Rates start at just $50 per game. Visit localsportsproductions.com/services or email sam@localsportsproductions.com for more information. We go to the top of the second. Padres have the only hit in the ball game through the first inning. Catcher Jesse Valdez to lead things off. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Valdez, .433 average in the regular season with 10 RBIs. Watches that one go outside for ball 1. Postseason, very different story. 214. Takes outside, 2-1. He skies this one into center field. Back goes Timothy to the wall, and he will play it off the wall. On his way to second is Valdez, and he will hold there with a leadoff double. Well, as you notice, these are the exact same dimensions as Fenway Park, so in some stadiums that's going to be gone, but here at Monan Park, it's a long double. I know that's definitely out of Maplewood Field at Malden Catholic, where the Andre Chiefs play. Here's TJ Lane, the left fielder, and he pops this one up into shallow right. This might be a tough play. Making the catch on the run, however, is the right fielder Jay, and there's one down. After a leadoff double, a one-pitch pop-up. That'll bring up Rafael Figueiredo, the designated hitter. Figueiredo batted .333 in 9 games in the regular season. And in the postseason, is actually making his first plate appearance. Strike 1, 0-1. That misses down and away, 1-1. I'd like to thank Walter Benson for giving me the opportunity to broadcast tonight's game for you folks, as well as last week's Boston Park League semifinal game between Padres and Town Club, and hopefully more games in the Park League to come in hopefully next year. 2-1, 1-2 rather. Way up and away, 2-2. I don't know if that's the official name of the Green Monster replica in the in left field, but I call it the Mesh Monster. As that's down and away, that's ball 3, isn't it? Oh, Raphael. It's ball 3, isn't it? It's ball. Are the scoreboards wrong or? I thought that was ball 3. Got 4 umpires. Man, it's one thing to have an umpire conference on like a bang-bang play at first, but like I've never seen an umpire conference to determine whether this is ball 3 or ball 4. I mean, you guys watching at home can rewind the video. You can tell me, was that ball 3, ball 4? Yep, it's ball 3. That's what I thought.
Yeah, scoreboard's not wrong, that's what I thought.
Give us some credit up here in the booth, guys. Actually, if you're watching on YouTube, you can rewind and see and make sure that it was ball 3. So, all right, 3-2. If Figueroa strikes out here, he's gonna. I can't imagine what his reaction is gonna be. He grounds this one to the right side. Second baseman Lyons has it. Throws over to first. Excuse me, I misspoke. The first Lyons is the first baseman. The second baseman is Max Berner. So 2 down. And that's strike 1. To the number 9 hitter and second baseman, Jeff Deotto. Outside 1-1. Great spot there, and it's 1-2. Upstairs with an off-speed pitch, and it's 2-2. Skied foul to the right now to play. Chopped to the right side. This will be Berner firing on to first in time, and the side is retired. So nothing comes of the leadoff double, and after 1.5, still Padres nothing, TJO nothing. This is the Boston Park League Finals on LSP. You can follow LSP on the web at www.localsportsproductions.com, facebook.com/localsportsproductions, and on Twitter at LSP37. You can also subscribe to the LSP YouTube channel and support LSP on Patreon, patreon.com/LSP37. Bottom of the second, Joey Lyons to lead things off for TJO Sports against Arias. And Arias hits the outside corner, strike one. Lyons in the regular season was just a .243 hitter with 8 RBIs. One and one, hitting at about the same clip in the postseason, .250 with 1 RBI. Has 4 hits in the postseason, all of which are singles. Swing and a miss at a high one, and it's strike two. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Padres. No runs, no hits, no errors for TJO. Reach for and foul the other way to leave the count, rather, at 1 and 2. Way outside, it might have slipped out of Arias' hands there a little bit, and it's 2 and 2. Fouled off. Good at bat being put together here. Lyons and Matt Smith and Matt J. As his little nubber to the second baseman, D'Auto, fires on to first. In time, 1 down. Here's Matt Smith, the third baseman. And he grounds this one to the shortstop. Peguero fires on to first, and on back-to-back pitches, 2 outs there for Arias. So let's see if Matt J can prolong the inning. Jay played in only 10 games in the regular season, batted .227. As this is down the right field line, and this will be caught on the run by Figueroa for the out that retires the side. A 1-2-3 inning for Starling Arias, and after 2 complete, still Padres nothing, TJO nothing. This is the Boston Park League Finals on LSP. Coming next week to LSP, it's the Intercity League Championship Series. The Lexington Blue Sox have advanced to the ICL Championship Series for the 11th consecutive year. Will they face the Andre Chiefs for the 7th consecutive year? Or will they face the Reading Bulldogs, who surprisingly hold a 2-1 series lead on the Chiefs in their semifinal? Find out next week and watch all the games at localsportsproductions.com/live, then stream the game the next day at localsportsproductions.com/on-demand or on the LSP YouTube channel. Top of the third with the top third of the order due up for the Padres. Figueroa, Barrett, and Geronimo. Joaquin Figueroa to lead things off. And that misses for ball one. That hits the outside corner. That evens the count at 1. Swings and misses at a good changeup there, and it's 1-2. Figueroa, in the regular season against TJO, was only 1 for 13, with 1 walk and 2 strikeouts. This is by far his worst out performance against any one team this season, as he checks his swing there, and it's 2-2. He did steal 2 bases, though, as he grounds his one to the left side through for a base hit. So much for the numbers in the regular season, huh? Here's Zach Barrett. Could we see him lay one down here? Try to beat one out. He does not square, and that misses outside for ball one, despite the framing efforts of the catcher, Lake. That misses outside, 2-0. Throw over to first, and Figueroa is back diving. Over the heart of the plate for strike one, 2-1. But top of the third of the Game 4 of the Boston Park League Championship Series. TJO leading the best-of-7 series 2-1. Barrett takes down and away, 3-1. And Miller in danger of letting the first 2 on to begin the third, much like he did in the first. And he does. He walks Barrett. First and second, nobody out. And now let's see if the Padres can capitalize. They've got the right guy at the plate, Jorge Geronimo. Geronimo looking for his first hit of this series. Takes ball one. Well, maybe looking for his first hit, but he has been on base twice with walks. Scored 2 runs. He takes on the outside corner to even the count at 1. And Geronimo takes a slider outside, 2-1. And he fouls this one into the screen to make it 2-2. Miller's pitched out of a couple jams in the first 2 innings. Had first and second, nobody out, and then got the next 3 batters in order. Allowed a leadoff double in the second, didn't allow him to advance. Once again, first and second, nobody out here. 2-2 to the dangerous Geronimo. Here's the pitch. Misses outside, full count. You send the runners here. And he jams him there, and he fouls it off. Got good speed at both first and second. You could try to send both. We'll see what Ed Neal does here. Of course, you got elite speed at first. And Barrett. Payoff pitch. Popped up on the infield. And the infield fly rule has been called. It's dropped by the second baseman, and advancing to third is Figueroa. They're appealing to second to see if he left early, but to no avail, I guess. I mean, even if the infield fly rule is called, you gotta make that catch, or else you have something like that happen. And now the go-ahead run is 90 feet away instead of still being at second. That brings up the shortstop, Peguero. I wouldn't be surprised to see Barrett run here. Stay out of the double play. He does run. The pitch is inside. Throw down to second, and they did not get him. The throw was there, but the tag itself was late. Ball one. And now two runners in scoring position. And that obviously does not happen if Burner makes that catch. 2-0. Figueroa at third, Barrett at second. That's outside, 3-0. Eduardo Soto on deck. We're talking about the unintentional intentional here. That is outside, ball four. Bases loaded, one out. That does put the double play back in order, but you got a good hitter in Soto coming up. Soto, as my Lexington Blue Sox viewers who are watching are aware, is more than capable of clearing that mesh monster. Takes all the way for strike one. Crushed one deep to left against Somerville earlier in the season, one of those 13-1 games at Trum. Did a little bit of styling and profiling after hitting it, though. He takes outside, 1-1. Looking for a big hit here to give the Padres the lead. They've had their chances. He grounds this one to left side, through for a base hit. 1 run scores. Being waved around third is Barrett. The throw to the plate is not in time. And advancing to second on the throw is Soto on a 2-run single. Padres are on the board first. It's 2-0. The throw was on target in terms of getting there in time, but it was a little high, and that's what allowed the second run to score. Down and away for ball one to Jesse Valdez. Valdez led off the second with a double, but was stranded there. Miller with the pitch. Upstairs. 2-0. Padres trailing the series 2-1. Lost one in walk-off fashion with 4 runs in the bottom of the 7th in Game 2 of this series. 3-0 now. Looking to ensure that doesn't happen here. Get out to a good-sized lead and keep it, but right now Lake is going to go out to the mound and have a word with Miller. 3-0 the count. 1 out. Runners on second and third. 2 runs home on the single by Eduardo Soto. And that's low for ball 4, and the bases are loaded once again. And already action warming for TJO Sports. And time is called by the batter, TJ Lane. Bases filled with Padres. And Lane takes an off-speed pitch in there for strike 1. That misses down and in, 1-1. Gets him to go fishing at that one, down and away, and it's 1-2. Peguero on third, Soto on second, Valdez on first. Upstairs 2-2. Funny how the 1 out in this inning is probably the most dangerous man in the lineup in Geronimo. Lane, the 7th man to bat in the inning, takes ball 3. The leash getting shorter and shorter on Sam Miller. The 3-2. Fouled straight back. Nowhere to put him. The pitch, reached for and fouled over the stands and out of play. Pitch number 8 upcoming. And a little inside-out swing to the third baseman. Fires to home, and they get the force as Smith makes the play. Close play there on a one-hopper there. Catcher Lake had to play first baseman for a little bit there and do a scoop, but they get the 5-2 force out. So bases still loaded, 2 outs. And that's a breaking ball down and away for ball 1. Rafael Figueiredo. The pitch. Taken for a strike, 1-1. Reaches for that one and fouls it straight back, 1-2. And now Miller, well, he's given up a couple here. Could work his way out of this relatively unscathed. He comes set, and the pitch misses outside, 2-2, and I don't know what he's walking off the mound for there. That pitch has been a ball all night. Two. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Now he can walk off the mound. Miller allows 2 runs, but again, escapes relatively unscathed. Doesn't let the game get out of hand here. After 2.5, Padres 2, TJO nothing. This is the Boston Park League Finals on LSP. Advertising opportunities are available on LSP. Get your company's message on air or on localsportsproductions.com for as little as $25 per ad. Visit localsportsproductions.com/advertising or email sam@localsportsproductions.com for more information. Bottom of the third, TJO finding themselves down 2-0, but it's nothing they haven't overcome before this series. Arias misses outside for ball one. Mike McKee, the designated hitter at bat. And Arias misses outside 2-0. McKee in the regular season batted only .184 with 3 RBIs. But he takes ball 3 here, and it's 3-0. Batting .200 in the postseason, however. That catches the inside corner, 3-1. McKee is playing in his 4th game out of a possible 7 thus far this postseason. Was 1 for 2 in the series clincher against ADSL on the 11th. He fouls this one into the screen, and it's a full count. Both of his RBIs this postseason came in that game against ADSL. Arias with the 3-2 pitch. Reached for and fouled over the TJO dugout. Remains 3-2. McKee has more walks than hits this postseason. 1 hit and 2 walks. He chops this one up the middle. Playing it is the shortstop Peguero on to first. Stretched by the first baseman Barrett, and there's out number 1. I'll bring up the second baseman, Max Berner. Berner, a .200 hitter in the regular season with 1 RBI. Struck out 11 times in 35 at-bats as he takes ball 1. In the postseason, didn't play at all in the ADSL series. Batted 1 for 5 in the first 2 games of the series. Did not play last night. He bloops this one into right field, but this will hang up long enough for the right fielder Figueroa. God, I cannot get his name out of my mouth on one try. 2 down. Shane Lake, the catcher. TJO has had one base runner this evening, and that was on a walk. But Arias has faced the minimum. Lake grounds this one to the shortstop, Peguero. Fires to first. Another 1-2-3 inning for Arias. And after 3 complete, Padres 2, TJO nothing. This is the Boston Park League Finals on LSP. Want LSP to tape or broadcast your team's games? Rates start at just $50 per game. Visit localsportsproductions.com/services or email sam@localsportsproductions.com for more information. Top of the 4th, the Padres have had a base runner in every inning and in fact have had a base runner in scoring position in every inning. Had the bases loaded twice last inning, but have only been able to push 2 runs across. See what they've got here in the top of the 4th against Sam Miller. It's on the outside corner for strike 1. Down away for ball 1. Deotto at the plate. Blech, can't talk tonight. Downstairs, 2-1. See? This is an inside-out swing to the right side. First baseman Lyons has it. 1 out. Strike 1 to the leadoff man, Figueroa. Joaquin Figueroa has been on base twice tonight. Ball 1. This is smoked into left center field. Is this going to hang up long enough for the catch to be made? It will. Timothy runs it down. 2 down. And after the rough inning last inning, even though he only allowed 2, you know Miller wants a 1-2-3 here to motivate the TJO offense will have the top of the order due up here in the bottom of the fourth. On the outside corner for strike one to Barrett. Barrett scored the second run of the game on a very close play at home. Close play at home plate. He was going to be thrown out if the ball was on target, but it was a little high. 0-2, however. And now Miller, one strike away from a much-needed 1-2-3 inning. Misses outside, 1-2. Popped up, foul over the bleachers, and out of play. Remains 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike three. Miller does get his 1-2-3 inning. Side retired after 3.5. We're halfway home. Padres 2, TJO nothing. This is the Boston Park League Finals on LSP. You can follow LSP on the web at www.localsportsproductions.com, facebook.com/localsportsproductions, and on Twitter at LSP37. You can also subscribe to the LSP YouTube channel and support LSP on Patreon, patreon.com/LSP37. Top third of the order here in the bottom of the fourth as the club from TJO Sports tries to get back into this game. Their offense stagnant, to say the least. One walk, and in fact it was Reddy's walk. And it's the only base runner for TJO thus far. 1-1. And Reddy was erased on the bases when Danny Rose, after striking out, was called for batter's interference. As this is blooped into right field, in comes Figueroa, and he makes the catch for out number one. But yeah, Rose struck out and was called for batter's interference, resulting in a negation of Reddy's stolen base attempt, and that ended the inning. And it's been complete silence for the TJO offense since then. Down and in for ball one to Jamie Timothy. Inside, 2-0. This is grounded to the left side. Third baseman Soto has it. A little bit of a high throw, but he gets the out. 2 down. See if Danny Rose can get something going. Struck out his last time up. Smokes this one past Soto down the left field line. It's a base hit. Rose is on his way to second. Now he will hold at first after the wide turn with the first hit of the ball game for TJO. That is outside for ball 1 to Joey Lyons. TJO Sports is in their 3rd championship series in 4 years. As this is smoked into left field, and this will get down in front of the left fielder for a base hit. Lane fires it into the infield, and now maybe a little bit of a 2-out rally here. Possibly for TJO. As I'm saying, TJO in its 3rd championship series in 4 years have yet to win a championship series. Padres in their 1st championship series since 2007. They made back-to-back championship appearances in 2006 and 2007, won in 2007. And that's an off-speed pitch that drops in there to Matt Smith. Down and away, 1-1. Grounded to the left side, and it's booted by Soto, and everybody is going to be safe. 2 singles and an error. The bases are loaded. The tying run now in scoring position. The go-ahead run at first. What can Matt J do here? That is outside for ball 1. Down low, 2-0. Outside, 3-0. Now, it's amazing that TJO Sports has only been in the league since 2013, and this is already their 3rd appearance in the championship series. That's in there for strike 1, and now Jay will go to work. They have yet to win the Park League Championship. Up 2-1 in this series, down 2-0 in the game. To the right side, through for a base hit. 1 run scores. Here comes another. The throw to the plate is way offline. It gets away. It'll be second and third, and this game is tied. High throws have been an issue tonight for the Padres. On the stolen base that for Reddy that was wiped out because of the batter's interference call, the throw was airmailed into center field. And now the high throw that gets away from the catcher Valdez allows the other runners to advance to second and third. Go-ahead run 90 feet away for Mike McKee. Both runs unearned as the error by Soto has cost him 2 thus far. And this is fouled the other way and out of play, and it's 1-1. The pitch, fouled off, and it's 1-2. Arias winds and delivers. Grounded to the left side. Soto has it. Fires to first in time. The inning doesn't get too far out of hand, but TJO does tie the game on an RBI single. They took the lead? What is it? Really? Oh. Wow. I did not see that. I thought they scored 2 on the single. I thought he only went to third, though. Okay, my bad. So TJO did take the lead. My apologies, folks. After 4 complete, TJO 3, Padres 2. This is the Boston Park League Finals on LSP. Tune in next week for LSP's coverage of the Intercity League Championship Series. The Lexington Blue Sox will take on either the Reading Bulldogs or the Andre Chiefs. All games can be seen live at localsportsproductions.com/live, then streamed the next day at localsportsproductions.com/on-demand or on the LSP YouTube channel. So my apologies for missing that third run, folks, but TJO now leading 3-2 as we go to the top of the 5th. Sam Miller afforded a lead for the first time tonight, and he misses for ball 1. Jorge Geronimo takes down and in 2-0. You know, he can tie this game with 1 swing of the bat. He will take on the outside corner, strike 1. He swings and grounds this one to the right side, really slow getting out of the box there, and it'll be the first baseman, Lyons, taking it all the way for the first out. Here's the shortstop, Piguero. And he swings and fouls this one to the left and out of play for strike 1. Upstairs, 1-1. Up the middle, through for a base hit. And the tying run is aboard for the Padres. Here's Eduardo Soto. Takes strike one. It's a big hit, but also a big error. He has been the focal point of the action tonight. And he skies this one foul to the right now to play it strike two. Oh, that runs inside, nearly hits him. Ball gets to the backstop, and up to second goes Peguero. Padres bench saying the pitch hit him. No such luck. Geronimo 0 for 3, if you can believe it. Soto's got a runner in scoring position. He swings and hits this one to right field, and this will be caught on the run by the right fielder, Jay. Tagging from second is Peguero. He gets to third standing up. Looked like that was going to roll all the way to the wall for a minute, but as it stands, runner on third, 2 down. And that brings up the catcher, Jesse Valdez. Tying run 90 feet away. And that hit him. No doubt about that one. So the go-ahead run now on base. And here's TJ Lane. The pitch. Skies this one into center field, but this is going to hang up long enough for Timothy to make the catch. And Miller works out of another jam. TJO's lead is still intact after 4.5. TJO 3, Padres 2. This is the Boston Park League Finals on LSP. Advertising opportunities are available on LSP. Get your company's message on air or on localsportsproductions.com for as little as $25 per ad. Visit localsportsproductions.com/advertising or email sam@localsportsproductions.com for more information. Starlin Arias will deliver strike one here. Max Burner at bat. Strike drops in there, and it's 1-2. This is chopped to the left side, foul. Remains 1-2. 2 runs, 5 hits, 2 errors for the Padres. 3 runs, 3 hits, no errors for TJO. Must be tough when you've allowed only 3 hits and yet you find yourself trailing 3-2. This is popped foul. Out of play. One, two, the count. And this is grounded up the middle through. No, it's picked up by the shortstop, but he throws it away towards the Padres dugout. Diving stop there to back it up, but Burner is going to beat it out for a single. That looked like this is going to be destined to get through for a base hit. Peguero made a brilliant effort just to run that one down, but probably should have eaten it and not risk having Burner beat that one out and possibly advance to second if the throw got away. As it stands, though, it's a runner on first. Nobody out. And let's see if Shane Lake will lay one down here, the number 9 hitter. Third baseman Soto is in, anticipating it. And the pitch, he does square, and he offered at it for strike one. The 0-1, he squares again, pulls back, runner goes, throw down to second, and that skips into center field, but coming in quickly to pick it up is Figueroa. Another throw into center field by Valdez. So an insurance run in scoring position for TJO rather. Will they still have Lake bunt here? I wouldn't be surprised if they have him try at least one more time. He does not square, and he fouls this one off, and now he's going to have to hit. And now Arias will step off the rubber. Game 4 here tonight. Game 5 at Cleveland Circle Monday night. That's low ball 2. And if necessary, Game 6 Tuesday night at West Roxbury High. And if Game 7 is necessary, it'll be played Wednesday at 7:45 at a location to be determined. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Foul tipped it into the mid, actually. Good off-speed pitch there, and there's one down. So now the lineup turns over for Derek Reddy. Fielding has been an issue tonight for the Padres. And with Reddy's speed, maybe he could force another error if he hits one on the ground. As it's low for ball one. Right now he's not thinking about that. He just wants to get this one up the middle and plate burner. Breaking ball misses down and in, 2-0. TJO have not scored more than 6 runs in any postseason game this year. The Padres have eclipsed 6 3 times. Scored 7 in Game 1 against TJO. Put up 11 and 14 in separate games against Town. That's in there for strike one, 2-1. This is to the right side, down for a base hit, out of the reach of the second baseman, Deotto. Holding at third is Burner as the ball gets back in. Probably as good an outcome as Ed Neal could have hoped for there. Get the double play back in order, prevent a run from scoring. Speaking of Ed Neal, he's out there to have a word with Arias, as well as Valdez. So Jamie Timothy with a big insurance run 90 feet away. And we may see Reddy run here to stay out of the double play. He does run. The pitch is down and away, uncontested. Now 2 runs in scoring position, 1-0 the count. And Timothy watches a curveball catch the outside corner, 1-1. Excuse me, 0-2, not 1-1. This is skied foul to the right and out of play. Second and third. And this is ground to the left side that should hold the runners. Shortstop Piguero goes to first. And the infield in works, 2 down. Danny Rose, the left fielder, swings at the first one into center field. Figueroa makes the catch. And Arias, well, Arias and Miller have been in a lot of jams tonight. It's amazing. We're still only at 3-2 TJO after 5. This is the Boston Park League Finals on LSP. Want LSP to tape or broadcast your team's games? Rates start at just $50 per game. Visit localsportsproductions.com/advertising services or email Sam at localsportsproductions.com for more information. Looks like we're going to have a pinch hitter for the Padres as Francis Gonzalez has grabbed a bat and is going to step to the plate to lead off the top of the 6th. Gonzalez batted 3 for 9 with 2 RBIs in the regular season, and this is his first appearance of the postseason as he takes inside ball 1. On the outside corner, 1-1 rather. Not 2-2. Not that far ahead. Outside, 2-1. Gonzalez and then Deotto and Figueroa. Strike 2, 2-2, and I think that's the first time that pitch has been called a strike. 2-2. Grounded to the right side. Diving stop by the second baseman. Burner on to Lyons for the out. First I thought Lyons was going to play that. Then he backed off, forcing Burner to dive for that one. And then he made the play. 1 down, and here's the second baseman, Deotto, as he takes on the inside corner, strike 1. Jeff Deotto, number 9 hitter. Smokes this one deep to left, but he got out in front of it a bit too much, and it's foul. 0-2. Outside, 1-2. So we might have a new pitcher on the mound for the for TJO Sports to try to make out who that is. Reach for and fouled away. Still 1-2. This is grounded to the left side. Third baseman Smith has it. Long throw to first. In time. 2 down. Jay Turner is the pitcher for TJO Sports. Has not pitched this postseason. In the regular season at a .724 ERA in 19 1/3 innings. On the outside corner, 0-1. 13 hits, 7 runs, only 2 of which were earned. Walked 8 and struck out 25. Joaquin Figueroa, as the Padres are down to their final 4 outs of the game, hoping not to fall behind 3-1 in this championship series. Checks his swing and it's down and away. Turner did not face the Padres in the regular season. Faced Cannon 4 times. And Grossman Marketing twice. Ball 2. Longest outing of the year was 3 innings. He did it 3 times. As this is poked into right field, and this will get down in front of the right fielder, Jay, for a 2-out base hit. Here's Zach Barrett. Has played in every game except one. He has played in every game this season, regular and postseason, for the Padres as he takes down an in-ball 1. 400 hitter in the postseason, 357 hitter in the regular season. He swings and misses in an off-speed pitch, and it's 1-1. Mentioned the 19 stolen bases and 21 attempts Barrett had in the regular season. He stole 3 bases in a game 3 times. This is smoked down the first baseline and foul, 1-2. Fouled away. Still 1-2. Grounder to the right side. Second baseman Burner has it. Much easier play than he had to begin the inning. Side is retired. So TJO Sports, 3 defensive outs away from taking a 3-1 lead in this championship series. We go to the bottom of the 6th. TJO 3, Padres 2. This is the Boston Park League Finals on LSP. You can follow LSP on the web at www.localsportsproductions.com, facebook.com/localsportsproductions, and on Twitter at LSP37. You can also subscribe to the LSP YouTube channel and support LSP on Patreon, patreon.com/LSP37. Bottom of the 6th. TJO looking for some insurance here. Taking ball 1 is Joey Lyons. Arias still out there for the Padres. And this is down the left field line into the corner for a base hit. Lyons will be around first. Stops initially on his way to second, and then continues and gets a double anyway. Matt Smith lays down a bunt. It's a good one. Valdez Fields fires on to first. So, TJO has been looking for that insurance run. They now have it 90 feet away. And it'll be up to Matt J. Infield will come in. On the outside corner for strike 1. Grounded to the left side, speared by the shortstop Piguero. Looks the runner back, fires to first, 2 down. Well, despite that 3-run inning that gave TJO the lead, Arias has been doing a great job of keeping the Padres in and not letting TJO expand their lead. Mike McKee, a designated hitter. Can he bring home the run? Not on that pitch. It's a strike. 0-1. Downstairs, 1-1. Breaking ball, catches the outside corner, 1-2. Padres will have a huge swing in momentum if Arias can get McKee here. And he gets him to chop it back to Arias. He falls down on the mound, recovers, throws a low one, and it gets away from the first baseman, Barrett. Into score is Smith. Another error for the Padres, their 3rd of the game. 4-2. Wow. Arias really rushed that throw. There was no need to do that. And we're going to have a pinch hitter, McKee, a pinch runner rather. McKee is coming off. Nick Vellicenti is going to pinch run for McKee at second. Here's Max Berner as he takes strike 1. Oh, was that ball or strike 1? Ball 1. 3 Padres errors have led to 4 TJO runs. This is grounded to the right side. Second baseman D'Auto has it. Fires to first. In time, the side is retired. We go to the top of the 7th. Closing time for TJO. TJO 4, Padres 2. This is the Boston Park League Finals on LSP. Tune in all next week with Local Sports Productions for coverage of the Intercity League Championship Series. The Lexington Blue Sox will face either the Reading Bulldogs or the Andre Chiefs. Watch all the games live at localsportsproductions.com/live, then stream the game the next day at localsportsproductions.com/on-demand or on the LSP YouTube channel. Jay Turner's got a 2-run lead to work with as we go to the top of the 7th. Jorge Geronimo 0 for 3 tonight. He is beyond due. It only takes one base runner to get the tying run to the plate. And that misses outside for ball 1. TJO Sports looking to take a 3-1 lead here in the Park League Championship Series. Strike 1. Hoping the third time is a charm as this is grounded to the left side. Third baseman Smith has it, fires to first. Nearly pulls the first baseman Lyons off the bag, but that's 1 out. TJO Sports in their 3rd appearance in the Park League Finals in just their 5th year in the league. That's down and in, and it skips to the backstop. The shortstop Peguero. TJO hoping third time is a charm to win their first Park League title. Got to get 2 more outs, and got to get one of the last 3. One of the last 3 games to clinch that championship. 2-0 the count now. Down and away. 3-0. Padres got 2 in the top of the 3rd. TJO got 3 in the bottom of the 4th. That catches the inside corner, 3-1. And then an error. Errors have led to all 4 TJO runs. Over the heart of the plate, strike 2. That was a good one to hit. Peguero let it go. He needs to get on base. He will chop this one foul towards the TJO dugout down to the third base line. Remains 3-2. Little dying quail into center field and down for a base hit. So that brings a tying run to the plate. Eduardo Soto takes low. The ball gets away from the catcher, Lake. Throw down to second, not in time. And that takes a double play out of the equation. Soto can tie the game with one swing of the bat. He fouls that one straight back, and it's 1-1. Down and away, blocked by Lake, but this time no advance by Peguero. 2-1. Down and in, 3-1. Check swing outside, ball 4. The tying run now on base. This puts the double play in order again. Jesse Valdez. Lake out to have a word with Turner. And now we're going to have Bob Johnson come out to the mound. Well, whatever he had to say was quick. Jesse Valdez. If he can get one into the gap, he'll tie this game. The pitch, in there for strike 1. It's been Miller and Turner on the mound for TJO. This is foul to the right. And despite the best efforts of the right fielder, Jay, it's out of play, 0-2. It's been Arias the whole way for the Padres. The 0-2, runners go. The pitch is outside, throw down to third. Not in time, a double steal. And now the tying run moves into scoring position. So getting a strikeout here is imperative. Corner infielders coming in. Pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3. And they do get that imperative strikeout. Turner blows one by him. Padres down to their final out. It'll be TJ Lane. Lane takes outside, ball 1, the leading hitter, tied as the leading hitter for the Padres in the postseason at 500 entering play. Has 3 RBIs as well, looking to make that 5 here. He smokes his one into left field! Back goes Rose, but it's foul! Couple times he's been just out in front of that one. A loud strike 1. That one's down and away, 2-1. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Padres down to their final strike. Skied into center field. Camping under it is Timothy. Goes back, makes the catch. The ball game is over, and TJO Sports is 1 win away from winning their first ever Boston Park League title as they win Game 4, 3-1. It became a nail-biter. The Padres, both teams had multiple chances to break it open, but TJO Sports holds firm, takes advantage of 3 Padres errors to score their 4 runs, and that ends up being the difference. A tough break there, a well-pitched game by Starling Arias, but it was for naught, and now these teams will be off for the weekend, and they will resume play Monday night at Cleveland Circle at 7:45. TJO with a chance to clinch the Boston Park League Championship. So with that said, this has been a presentation of local sports production serving Greater Boston student-athletes since 2011. Copyright 2017, unauthorized redistribution of any portion of this broadcast without the express written permission of Local Sports Productions is strictly prohibited. Tune in to Local Sports Productions next week for coverage of the Intercity League Championship Series as the Lexington Blue Sox take on either the Reading Bulldogs or the Andre Chiefs. Watch all the games live at localsportsproductions.com/live, then stream the game the next day at localsportsproductions.com/on-demand or on the LSP YouTube channel. And be sure to follow Local Sports Productions on the web, localsportsproductions.com, facebook.com/localsportsproductions, Twitter at LSP37, and subscribe to the LSP YouTube channel, and support Patreon. Support LSP on Patreon, patreon.com/LSP37. Once again, the final score from Monan Park in Boston, it's TJO Sports 4, Padres 2. TJO takes a 3-1 series lead in the best of 7 Boston Park League Championship Series. My name is Sam Feely. Thanks for tuning in.